Hi and welcome to Lauren Loves Color. This is Lauren. I wanted to share my plans for you for March and my color along for March. I want to be a little bit more on top of it this month so that you guys know what I'm planning. A lot of you guys said that you like to see what my goals are for the month and are interested in that. So I want to continue to share that with you. So let's go ahead and get started. Number one, my 10 books to finish for 2021. You may or may not have seen that I finished the large print Color Questopia book this past month, and that was a lot of fun. I want to stay on track and continue to work down my list of books. I am not necessarily just coloring solely out of one book each month, but I'm trying to do at least 4 pages out of each of my 10 books to finish to kind of stay on track with the number of pages I plan on completing by the end of 2021. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm enjoying the books that I picked out, so I'm going to keep on that track. Number 2 is a low spend. I miserably failed my no buy for the month of February, and I think it was Jamie who said it best from Jamie's Coloring Love, is that if you set your goal to buy nothing, it's just not realistic. And then once you've crossed that threshold and you've said, oh, well, I'm just going to buy this one thing, then it's kind of this trickle effect. So I've put down a dollar number that I think is realistic for if I want to buy books or supplies that I want to stay within that particular budget. And because there are things that are released or things that go on sale or lightning deal that I may end up snatching up because it's something, frankly, that I've wanted to try or test. Number 3 are buddy colors. I've really had a lot of fun doing the buddy colors. Thank you for those who've been extremely patient with me for the month of February. I usually have a lot of people reach out at the beginning of the month, and so I had to create a list of people so that I could kind of make sure that I remembered to get down that list. I think I'm up to 6 buddy colors now. I'm working on actually a buddy color today, and then I have one more person on my list that I need to reach out to buddy colors. So I enjoy interacting with you guys and picking pages and coloring and giving you guys a shout out. So I'm going to continue to do that. Continue to reach out with me if you buddy color. Just know that, just be patient with me if I have a really busy week at work or I have other people who are on the list. I will put you on the list. We will work in order. I will get to you. I just want to make sure you know that sometimes I can't buddy color just right away, but please, please, please continue to reach out. I really had a lot of fun with everybody that I've buddy colored and really enjoyed seeing your pages. Number 4, I want to do one non-marker page. I've collected all of these new supplies, so now I want to use them. I use markers 99.9% of the time. I have watercolors, I have crayons, I have colored pencils, I have glitter gel pens, and so I want to do at least one page to stretch myself to do that's non-marker, that I can focus on doing something a little bit different than the norm. So I want to do one non-marker page just so I can try it, just to do something a little bit different and to kind of challenge myself. Number 5, 2 new supply pages. So again, kind of wanting to use new supplies. This can be in combination with my markers. So maybe I'm using these for accents or using something for backgrounds. I've got gelatos, I've got distress inks now. I even have some pastels, some Jane Davenport pastels in the mail coming to me. I have some Crayola twistable crayons coming in the mail to me as well. So in combination of all of that, I want to use 2 new supplies that are new to me, use 2 new supplies in some of the pages that I am coloring. Number 6, and this is what I look forward to the most. I want to take a day of PTO to color. I did it because I actually needed to take some time off for my husband was having just a very minor procedure in February, and so I just need to drive back and forth to the doctor's office for that. And so I took the day off, and that was the day that I finished the Color Questopia book. And I talked to my husband about it, and I was like, I really need to do this more. I really need to take one day off a week during the weekday that I can just be home by myself and just color. I don't get that pleasure with working full time and having kids. I have to do it in these very short segments of time that I have. And so I really need to just take a day for me, one day a month to do whatever I want to. And if I color 1 page that day, that's great. If I color 15 pages that day, that's great. But I want to take just one day a month to just spend on myself. So I'm going to do that in March, and I really hope to continue to do that throughout the months coming up. Lastly, let's talk about what my hashtag is going to be for March. Drum roll. It is Mosaic March 2021, and I plan on coloring 5 mosaic pages in March of 2021. I love mosaic style books. They are my absolute favorite, and there's a large range of what you consider mosaic style. So I'm going to show you guys some examples of some of the books. I've got these books right over here, a big old stack of 12 of them, to show you what types of books I consider mosaic style books. It's open to your interpretation. This is not a hard and fast rule, but I really want to spend an entire month focusing on mosaic style books and focusing on coloring in them and just enjoying that process. So with that being said, let me get rid of this guy and move on over my big stack of books. So let's zoom out a little bit as well so you can see what I am doing. So there are, I think, kind of 2 primary categories of mosaic style books. One is going to be the pixel related books. The other is like mosaic stained glass kind of books. So these are just a sample of some different books I picked up from different publishers that I would consider mosaic style. Of course, this is a great example because it actually says Mosaic Arts on the outside. This is by Saatchi & Sachteva. This is called Mosaic Art Inside Home. What I love about this book is I love the larger pixel sizes. These have got to be either 5x5s or 6x6s. And it's just a really fun one. And the reason I like the larger ones too is because you can use alcohol markers in these. Saatchi & Sachteva's pixel books are also, these books have much darker lines than some of Belba family. So you can really easily color using alcohol markers in this book. So this is also on my 10 books to finish. I had hoped to get to in February. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to, but this might fit my mosaic art challenge. Next one, this is kind of a mosaic style book by Belba family. This is the 3x3. And so these are the smaller pixels. Let me see if I can find a completed page in here. I think I've done 2 in this book. I really love this book. Yeah. So I use the cross stitch method in here. I really enjoy doing the dot method too. And so, this is a really good book to get back into. This is probably one of my favorite. This is definitely one of my favorite books by the Belba family. I just love the images in here. They're kind of quirky and fun and animal related. So it would be fun to get back in this book. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this one. Of course, this one also says mosaics. This is the Mindware Mystery Colors book that everybody's come to love. I kind of mentioned this is one of my 10 books to start. I haven't started anything in here. This is kind of the larger grid and numbers as well. So I look forward to kind of starting in this one. And it's a little bit more mystery, kind of random images to color, but they're bright and bold and beautiful. So I'm going to definitely start on this book this month. This is one of the Disney books. This is by Hatchett Loy Sears. This is the Llamas book, and you can kind of see I colored an image in Foley here, but I really love these. I did a buddy color. I think I did 2 buddy colors out of 2 other kind of Disney books. I like using the dot method in here. I did this one kind of solid color, but I really like using the dot method, and these are just really cute and fun books. I've had a lot of fun coloring out of some of these. These are really fast too because they're a little bit smaller than your traditional coloring book. So it's really fun to color out of, and I really enjoy it and find these extremely relaxing. And there's a limited color palette too. There's not like a ton of ridiculous colors like some of the other Disney books. So it makes it really just fun, easy, and relaxing to color one of these. I can finish one of these in maybe about an hour and a half. Next are going to be your stained glass style books. So this is also from Mindware. This is the Color Counts book, and so I have completed a page out of here. I plan on completing more out of here as well. This, I actually ordered some actual stickles instead of using their just horrible, nasty pens that they have, but really love these books. They fold out, and I have a number of these. They have some double page spreads. There's not a ton of images in here, but it gives that nice stained glass look. And these are probably the stained glass look of color by number books are probably my favorite, absolute favorite type of color by number books. So this one is kind of like this stack here is probably like a must-have, and it's probably the largest majority of the type of book that I have. Color Questopia, they also call these mosaic puzzles. This is their cactus and succulent coloring book, one of their newest old releases that they did in kind of the black background style. I love these. I love the black background. It makes it so easy and fast to color. I really want to get back into coloring some of these books again. And so I'm really probably only going to color my black background books. For the books I have that are in just the traditional white background, which is like this one, I may just wait until it's released in black background. But I've also seen some people do some really creative and cool things with kind of the traditional background. And some of these, like this book that's a little bit easier, I could see myself going in with gel pen and doing it because it's not so detailed. But some of their other ones are pretty detailed. But either one of these types of books would be eligible for that series. This is the Potts Creation Color by Number. Again, just another kind of color by number, stained glass looking book. I've only completed, I think, one page out of this book that I did as a color along with Alicia. And so I have some other, like I have done for like one of my tags, this has birch trees in it. And so for Danny Button's Scavenger Hunt, I want to do that one. So this is a good opportunity for me to kind of just bring this book out, get some coloring done. And these are pretty fast in a smaller book, so a little easier to color and to complete. Next, Magical Unicorn Color by Numbers. I showed this book in my haul. Really love this book. This is mosaic style, really just fun, limited 15 color palette. Just some easy, you know, more kind of mindless coloring, with just some really cute images of unicorns and fairies and just doing fun things. And, this is a really cute one, to color in. And I will link all these books down below as normal. World of Mice, I haven't colored in this book yet, but I love this style of book. This is by Sun Life Drawing. The images in here are just cute and whimsical. Again, just easy. I have my Copic markers matched to these. I can just pick it up, start to color, and finish the page pretty quickly, and have a very satisfying result. So love those. Love that book. Similar idea. This is the Kira Shershniva Stained Glass Color by Number. This is the Flowers book. I really love this book. I really enjoyed coloring in it. This is a page that I colored this month, and I used my Copic markers on this page, and I just really love how it turned out. I want to do more in this book as well. I just find these books so relaxing and so easy. I'm drawn to them more than anything. Are these kind of stained glass mosaic books, and so this is just really exciting to me. Also, this was one of my 10 books to start. This is the Stained Glass Color by Number. This is the Zendoodle by Deborah Muller. Again, just once your markers are matched, pick them up, start putting color to paper, and you'll be done probably within an hour to 2 hours on these pages, and they're just beautiful. So really beautiful images, really just fun and easy, and just a quick way to relax. So I probably, out of a lot of my hashtags, this is one of the ones that I am most excited about because it just allows for such an open interpretation to a large variety of different books. And I think really if you love Color by Number, I'm sure you own 1 or 50 stained glass or pixel books because they are the most popular Color by Number style. Because I think people are just drawn to them because of just the ease of coloring them and how much fun they are. So I hope you guys will join me on my color along. Let me know what your goals are down below. Do you have maybe something that you're wanting to do to stretch yourself for the month? Maybe it's just simply that you want to color a certain number of pages or color out of a certain book, or, you know, maybe you want to take a day off from work so that you can just color and just relax. Let me know down below. I respond to every comment. And I love to hear from you. So if you're a new subscriber and you haven't introduced yourself to me, introduce yourself to me down below. Let me know who you are. Come follow me on Instagram and let's chat. Show me pictures of what you're coloring. I'd love to share with you, comment, and, you know, and interact with you. I really find that enjoyable. Don't forget to include me on your hashtag Mosaic March 2021 so that we can color together and so that I can also give you a shout out and kudos on Instagram when I see it. And with that being said, I hope you have just an absolutely beautiful month, and we will talk again soon. Bye.